Hello, today we rolled Adventure Awaits, the new pack, and we are going to build a little, it's a little camp, but we didn't have that many tiles to build with. We had 88 tiles that we rolled today, so there will be quite small cabins, but yeah, we get there. So this first one, going to shrink down, and this is going to be the main cabin. This is where they go to eat and play games and, just hang out at night time. And then we are going to have two smaller bed cabins on each side of this build. Yeah, and you can see them coming in right now. So I really like this pack, and I really like the things that came with it. So it's bringing me lots of joy to build with and play with. So this is probably one of my favorite packs, actually. So I really enjoy it. So that's why I was very lucky when we had Adventure Await on the wheel today, because we don't have that many packs left to build with. It's only 2 left now, and then we will have completed this series of a 1-pack build challenge. It's tweaked a bit on the way since the site where I had different sort of floor plans for the houses, it vanished from the internet, so there was no more floor plans, so we started to roll just how many tiles we got to build with. But yeah, after this one with Adventure Awaits, we have 2 more to do, and then this series will be complete. So if you have any suggestions on other series that you want me to do, please holla. Write in the comments below, what do you want to see? What do you enjoy watching? It could be builds, it could also be gameplays and so on. So just tell me what you want to see, and I'll make sure you get what you want. So yeah, we are just putting in some windows in our little cabins and trying to figure out how to best use the small amount of tiles that we have to work with. So I decided, I tried, you probably saw, I tried to make some sort of small toilet in there. There won't be any toilets inside. They will have to use the one outside. So yeah, even if it's nighttime, they'll unfortunately have to walk outside to their businesses. But we have a decent sized kitchen anyway, so there will be some cooking and baking going on in this for the cabins to come and have both breakfast, lunch and dinner. And they also have a lovely view when they are doing the dishes, but I do put a dishwasher in there because it's a camp. You want to enjoy your things doing other stuff outside and not just doing dishes. So yeah, it's a fully equipped kitchen. They also have a microwave, and yeah, I decorated up a bit, not too much, since it's a cabin kitchen. It's not a home kitchen, so I think it's just enough stuff in there to work, and some extra spaces to put like recycling and stuff like that. I will put in there later, because I think that is something that's important. And this is where I realized that I can't put the open fire where I wanted it at first, so I had to move the chimney to the other side, because I knew I wanted it to be like some kind of fireplace in there, and I had to go with the small one because, as I said, I was quite limited in space. So I was trying to get as much seating in there as possible. So I think you will have 4 beds in each cabin. So there can be 8 Sims sleeping here, and there will only be 7 places to sit by a table to eat. So maybe the camp leader is the one who's cooking, and maybe he'll eat in the kitchen or sit on the sofa or something like that, and the kids can sit by the tables. And there's no TV in here, so I put a bookshelf in there for amusement so they can read. As I said, I don't think they will do a lot of things inside. I think it's a camp that focuses on the outside because it has a really, really great view, and it's located in the same spot as the Love Highland house used to be. So unfortunately, I had to demo that house to build this little campsite. But yeah, so that is the location. If you want to put it in your save, then you could place it on Love Highlands lot. And yeah, the main house is quite finished, and we are moving into the cabins, and they are going to be exactly the same. So I will show you me decorating this one, and then I will decorate the other one and show you how it looks when it's fully furnished. And the only thing that really shows a difference is in the colors of the bedspreads and so on. So there is actually exactly the same, but on the opposite sides. So they are maybe the blue team and the green team or something like that, if you are having a camp that has a little bit of a challenge with each other. A little table to do some activities at, maybe some paper clipping, or doing this like airplanes and so on. And of course this little incubator, what it's called, for caterpillars to grow into butterflies, or just to collect butterflies in. And then they have each a little night light and a little night light over the table. So yeah, and these ones, I think they're actually meant to look like the ones you pull down to close a tent, but I thought they looked quite cute, like over these windows to pull down at night, so that you could, I think they give a lot of darkness. So maybe in the summertime, this is the blue camp now. So maybe in the summertime, when it's sunny all day long and all night, you might have to have some quite thick curtains to get the darkness to come inside and the lights to stay outside. And I put some canoes, of course, because these are canoes or kayaks. I think they're actually kayaks, but because they're thinking, well, maybe you can sit 2 in a kayak as well. Either way, I also put these, they are not functional. You can't use these. They have to be used with a pool, but I thought it looked good, so they're there, okay? And I also put these lights in there so you won't stumble and fall, because I didn't want some kind of railing or anything. I thought it looked good to have it all opened. And this is what many ducks, no, it's not a duck, it's a whatever, looks like in Sweden. You'll have like this little water area tucked inside. So this is where the small children would go swimming, and the bigger children and the adults would go on the outside instead. So you could keep an eye on out for the small ones so that they don't drown. And this is me trying to connect all of the houses, and also I'm gonna keep calling them ducks. I've lost the word. So I wanted to connect them all with this kind of stony path, and then I tried to fill in some of the areas with some greeneries and so on. And we will also put some more activities for them to do out here. So we have some archery over on the right side, but I will also put some playground equipment in there because, you know, they're kids. They are going to want to play a lot, so they will need somewhere to do that. And I also love the new playground equipment that came with this pack, so yeah, I had to use it. It was a win-win situation. And this is the path leading into the main house. So this is where you enter the lot or the camp. And I will put the sign over there as well to really make it obvious that this is a campsite. This is where you're supposed to go to enter it. And just dirtying up the grass over by the archery because I think they walk a lot through and forth to get the arches out. And then I also do a little stony path to the toilets. And then I realized we need some more activities. So in the back of the house I put some chess, so you can come and sit there at night with a lovely, lovely view over the water and play some chess. So I think that would be lovely. And I will change that ground, no, it's not called, I lose all my words today, so that it's on stilts as well. As you can see now, I fixed it. And some more greenies over here to make it a little bit more cozy. And this is where we're going to do the barbecue area. So here you could sit and grill up a nice maybe sausage or hamburger or something at night, and you could have an outside meal. And yeah, here's the playground equipment. I chose a small one because I didn't have that much room left, and I also wanted this little butterfly, what is it, in an incubator tube maybe, or something like that. But yeah, that's where you could have your butterflies. And also, of course, a sign so you know which way to go to which cabin. And to the main cabin. And then here comes the sign. And as you can see, I put a little place where you can sit at night and have a campfire. And I choose to have some stone under there because we don't want the fire to spread. It's a wood next to it, so we do not want a forest fire. And a bicycle for the, I think it's the leader who sometimes have to take the bike to the store and buy some extra milk or something like that. And just some simple stools around the fire so that it's nice and cozy. And this is it, folks. There will be pictures in the end if you want to take a closer look. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this build and I hope to see you next time. So bye everybody!